Hi YouTube, this is Penwithers. Just had this rather large box turn up today. Something I've been thinking about for a very long time. And I thought we would have a little opening up ceremony. We'll see if you can guess what it is. So just zoom out a minute. Been thinking about this for a long time, so it's been a lot of thought has gone into it, and obviously it's spending quite a bit of money, and it's something that I've got a little bit of a soft spot for. So obviously it's a kit. This is quite nicely packaged. Right, so here we are. We've opened the box. A lot of polystyrene packing, which I thought I would remove before we got into this. So obviously what you get is instructions. I don't know whether this will be a giveaway, but that's what the kit is, Western. And this is the instructions telling you how to put it together. And we've got a parts list of the main components. Obviously the cab ends and the roof and the sides, the chassis and the bogie inner frames, some etched brass work and the cab bulkheads. So that's the main bits that you get in it. And then you've got a list for all the castings, so obviously hoses and buffers and a few bits and pieces. I'm not quite sure what they are, but obviously it will become apparent. So I'll say quite a bit of metal work to attach, couplings. I've got my old brake wheels, I think they used to go on the bulkhead if I remember rightly, and then all the bogie details. And there are the fans, seats and such like. This kit does not come with, there's no motors, no wheels, no gearbox, so that's all extra. And I've looked into ABC Gears do obviously motors and so on, wheels. I've been making inquiries. It's quite a long time to get hold of the bits, so I thought I would get the kit first and then make a decision. Obviously you can get the wheels and motor from Slater's, and I think they're a bit more readily available, but allegedly ABC Gears is the top choice. But I thought it would be nice to have the kit, something to obviously go through and make a decision. In some respects I quite fancy going with perhaps the Slater's, because you get to build a lot more of the actual bogies, which looks, as you can see there, looks quite an interesting build. So I might go down the Slater's route, and that's how I would like to think it would end up. Quite a worn looking Western, something that would have gone through somewhere like the Lara wash plant, but time will tell. So, and this is what you get in the box, and these are easily identifiable as the cab end. So I'll just perhaps open up one of these. So obviously bubble wrapped, and then it's in wrapped in paper tissue. And there's the unmistakable cab detail. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to put together. Like I say, there's the cab. Got a couple of bags here. I think, looking at that, that is wheel bearings. It comes with that. And there is all the white, all the castings. See the buffers in there. So I'm going to have quite a bit of fun with this. Perhaps I shall open it up and lay it out, and we'll have another look. Well, here we are. Here's everything, or the main bits out of the wrapping. Well impressed how it was wrapped. Probably took about 15 minutes to get all the bits out, or all the bigger bits. Everything was in wrapped in paper, like so, and then bubble wrap around each bit. First impressions of the body, brilliant. Really nice detail. All the detail around the grills and so on, really crisp. And I've just like dropped it on the chassis, just to give an idea of how big it is. And obviously I've got the ruler there, so that's approximately, he's about 17 inches long. So obviously the main body, you've got two cab ends, two sides, the roof, and then there's the chassis underneath. Then got the cab detail, which very crisp actual detail on that. So there's two of those. Obviously they're the bogies. There's the bulkheads to go in the back of the cab. And obviously you've got some white metal here, so we've got obviously fans, bogie detail, seats, and like I say there, they look really clean, not like the last little OO gauge white metal kit I did. There was a lot of flash to clean off. They don't look, a little bit there on side the springs, but looks very good. And also we've got quite a bit of brass to go on it as well, and that is like really heavy duty, so quite impressive. There's the grills to go over the fans, and obviously the roof footways to go over that strip there. So yeah, really nice detail, nicely packaged. But like I say, going back to there's no motor. I had a chat with the ABC gears, and you're talking for motor, wheels, gearbox for one motor. Obviously the sets of wheels and the gearbox is £200 roughly from ABC gears. They also do a ready built bogie with the motor installed and the pickups, but that works out, if you had one bogie motorised and the other one just as a trailing bogie, that's £400. I'm still thinking about that side of it, but I thought I'd get the kit first, get on a few of the forums and have a look, and perhaps make a decision. The actual kit will be put together with super glue. So obviously these bits are all resin. So we got two types of super glue. We got Rocket Hot, which is a super thin penetrating, and it bonds in 1 to 5 seconds. So that's for fine detail to go on. And we're also going to use Rocket Max, which they say 10 to 20 seconds. This is a thick, non-runny super glue, and they do say that obviously using this for the bigger construction, so probably like putting the sides and the cabs onto the chassis, you're going to get a lot stronger joint with that. So and obviously looks like everything's there, but I've probably got a little bit of checking through to do. And they do say if you break anything, if you send it back to them, they'll replace it free of charge. So it's quite a good guarantee. Not a cheap model, £450 for what you see in front of you, which you can get a Helgian ready to run O Gauge Western for 500. So not a cheap build, but something that I've been thinking about for probably a year. So I thought, well, let's do it. So hopefully that's been of interest to you. Might be a day or two before we see any progress on it, but I just thought I'd show you the unveiling. Anyway, thanks for watching, and comments appreciated, and as I say, bye for now.